All right, I think we're here. Ready. All right, perfect. We're still on though, as you can see. We can just hit buttons. Perfect. So as you guys should know, Jimmy Kimmel is online. Or offline, sorry. Yeah, we have a bunch of unlisted videos there. That's interesting. Okay. Go. See here. See here. See here. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. See. See if that goes. Yeah, of course. I'll go back to that. Here shortly, but Jimmy Kimmel was taken off air. Let's find it. The videos I'd like to share. Where's Jimmy Kimmel here? Yeah, here it is.
And on a separate issue, free speech, your Vice President Vance said that free speech is under attack in the UK. Do you agree with him? And Prime Minister, we saw the dismissal of a very well-known chat show host in America last night, Mr. Kimmel. Is free speech more under attack in Britain or America?
Well, Jimmy Kimmel was fired because he had bad ratings more than anything else, and he said a horrible thing about a great gentleman known as Charlie Kirk. And Jimmy Kimmel is not a talented person. He had very bad ratings, and they should have fired him a long time ago. So, you can call that free speech or not. He was fired for lack of talent. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, firstly, on the question of Charlie Kirk, can I just express how shocking that is, I think, to everybody who believes in free speech and in democracy, it sent shockwaves through.
By the way, guys, I don't agree that Trump should, or any president of the United States, should go to that disgraced country of Britain. We will not be stealing any potatoes anymore, nor condoning that activity. I'm not sure why Trump's there either. So just gotta let you know, I don't support at all Trump being there. And I'll get to questions and answers and stuff because I don't think I could see replies right now. But I'll go over and answer some questions pretty soon. But we're gonna be watching this 1 minute video first. Continuing.
The world, and I know that he was a friend of the president, and I reached out straight away to the president because I understood how impactful it'd be on him and his family. And we all need to be absolutely clear about that. Whatever our political views, it is shocking and is to be condemned. On free speech, not much to add to the answer I gave earlier. This country's had free speech for a very, very long time. It is part of who we are as a country, and it is the values that we fought for. We fought for it during the Second World War alongside each other. So we need no reminding of the importance of free speech in this country. Thank you, Robert.
Hey, it's Will Kane. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to questions and answers on this stream here in a second. A lot to get uncovered here. Yeah, I'm gonna stop that real quick. So, alright, so there's ha Roblox. Hi Roblox. You could be more nice. Hello, Red. Can we not? Who is this guy? Congratulations, you just got a shout out and attention. What is this? Okay. Attention. Shut up. Yeah, congratulations. What do you want? 100 plus 100 is 200. You want a timeout? Do you want a timeout? That's my question. Yeah, how can I say no to that? All right. Hey, Joy. Horrible. Let's look at this one.
And straight to a Fox News alert. We are awaiting President Trump's arrival at a business reception with the British Prime Minister and some of the world's most powerful tech execs.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Peter Ducey with the latest on the final day of Trump's historic second state visit to the UK. Peter.
Good morning, and this final day brings us to Chequers, which is like the Camp David equivalent for British prime ministers. We are out in the English countryside. President Trump and the Prime Minister Starmer were having a private one-on-one for the last hour or so, and once they wrap things up, we do expect to see this business roundtable start. Remember, for a state visit like this, the guest of honor, President Trump, can bring anybody that he wants that he thinks represents the best of the country. He chose to bring some business leaders, specifically AI innovators, including Jensen Huang from NVIDIA, Tim Cook from Apple, and Sam Altman from OpenAI. These are the guys that he wants here talking about the future of American dominance in artificial intelligence. And even though this is the policy part of the trip, it is a beautiful location still. The red carpet remains rolled out for the president, but it is nothing compared to last night when he and the King of England toasted each other.
This is truly one of the highest honors of my life. Such respect for you and such respect for your country.
As we celebrate this unparalleled...
Such respect for Great Britain. Can you believe what he just said? Such respect for Great Britain? How dare you, Mr. Trump? We fought against them during a war, and we should have all of their territory. And Ireland needs to be free. I don't know how you don't understand that. But I guess we can continue noting your idiotic
partnership. Allow me to propose a toast to President Trump and the First Lady, and to the health, prosperity, and happiness.
Yeah, drinking won't do that. It will actually make it worse. And maybe you'll get golden teeth as well, like all your British people.
Of the people of the United States of America.
And this morning at the hotel and on the shuttle ride over here, reading through some of the British write-ups of this, they say that there has never been a show of affection for a visiting head of state like President Trump, like the one that we have seen.
Of course not, because you're not respected, because you took over half of the world, looted them, and took away potatoes from countries, and there was several crises and stuff like that. So I don't know why anyone would respect your country. None of these countries are respected. The U.S. may have been respected if they got a brain.
For the last couple of days, before he is wheels up for Washington, D.C., he is going to answer some questions, and we would expect to hear about possible progress made on Ukraine and this report that's out in the Times here in the UK that Keir Starmer is going to recognize Palestine as a state, but he's waiting until Donald Trump leaves because he doesn't want that to take up the whole press conference. Since that story is out, I bet it...
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. Of course, Donald Trump would be okay with that and probably would do it himself because he loves the United Kingdom so much.
Does take up at least 3/4 of the press conference. But we'll see. Back to you.
Thank you so much.
Right. At least he's smart to know. But he's gutless. Right. What does that Palestinian state look like? It doesn't exist. The West Bank, that offer left with Bill Clinton, the Gaza, they gave it to you. You saw you made it a terrorist enclave. There is no such thing. To say that is to, without giving a geography of it, living in this world
is just for political purposes because so much of your population is pro-Palestinian.
I think that's why
There you go. There you go. They just literally told it to you. And this guy wants to hang out with the person recognizing that. It's crazy.
his popularity numbers aren't going so well. I will say this: I am excited that hopefully we get comments from the president and the prime minister. But what I always appreciate under this White House.
Hi. Don't know what that means. Israel flag. Okay. What do you want? I'm gonna ban you, Roblox, if you don't stop.
Is that when the business leaders come in, we get to actually hear from them. Normally, we used to have to rely on reports of what took place. We may get some words from them.
Well, several things. I mean, Starmer faces political headwinds in his country because he's under pressure from this right-wing political movement. I mean, we saw that on Saturday. More than 110,000 people rallied on the streets in the UK, and it was called Unite the Kingdom for free speech and for the UK's immigration issues. But this is a business reception that we will see during our broadcast, probably. The British Finance Minister, Rachel Reeves, will be there, and we've seen several delegates from our cabinet there as well. This visit is costing the UK $204 billion in American money. It's $150 billion in pounds.
Okay, let's look at this real quick. What is this stream? Oh, it's about the United Kingdom and the United States right now. Alright, free what? R? No. Sorry. Oh, a 30-minute timeout for you wouldn't hurt. For real, you're fine, okay? Y'all are good? Stop spamming. No spamming allowed.
But the UK feels like it's a good investment because it's going to boost jobs, they say. It's going to drive growth and deliver opportunities for working people. And it's called the Tech Prosperity Deal. And we've seen 2 podiums set up. We're not sure when the president and when the prime minister will be speaking, but both have agreed on a tech pact, they're telling us, to boost ties between AI and also quantum computing and civil nuclear energy.
Conservative movement on the march. Nigel Farage, they say, is inevitably going to be the prime minister, which would be
Fascinating.
I'm Steve Doocy. I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling.
No, though. Okay. Okay, so we had a lot. Hold on. What's this?
Chris.
Thank you both. Chris Mason, Mr. President, the UK is expected to recognise a Palestinian state in the coming days as the killing in Gaza continues. It often seems that you're the only person that Israel will listen to. What more can you say to them to tell them to stop? And why is the UK's position on a Palestinian state, in your view, wrong? And Prime Minister, what will the recognition of a Palestinian state actually achieve? Is it not just gesture politics to appease people in your own party? Thank you both.
Well, Chris, let me just start with that because we discussed this amongst other things. We had best part of an hour, I think, upstairs earlier today, just one-to-one, going through a number of affairs, world affairs, in private. And we absolutely agree on the need for peace and a roadmap because the situation in Gaza is intolerable. The hostages have been held for a very long time, and they must.
That's true. So then why are you recognizing something that supports that? Interesting.
Be freed. And we need aid to get into Gaza at speed. And so it's within that context of a plan for peace, which we're working hard on, which not only did we discuss this morning, but our 2 teams have been working together on. The question of recognition needs to be seen. And so it's part of that overall package, which hopefully takes us from the appalling situation we're in now to the outcome of a safe, secure Israel, which we do not have, and a viable Palestinian state.
And a viable Palestinian state doesn't exist. If you mean Philistine, yeah, that's Greek.
Well, simply, I want the hostages released now, right now, not 1, 2, we'll give you 3 more tomorrow, and, like it's been, but we're the ones that got all the hostages released. We got many, many came to the Oval Office, and I've heard stories. Also, there was no humanity, no anything. I said to them, was there any warmth shown during this stay? Like they offered you a little extra meal, they gave you a little smile, and they said, don't worry, you'll be okay. And every one of them said, not even a little bit. Amazing, to think that during this stay, long stay, in some cases, we had a man the other day, 451 days he was there. I always ask that question.
Yeah, this is just craziness on how we're recognizing that and supporting it as well.
And was there any warmth shown? Just a little word of, encouragement. And the answer is every time, absolutely not. I'm shocked to hear it, because in the worst cases, there's always somebody that comes through. We have to remember October 7th, one of the worst, most violent days in the history of the world. Not just there, in the history of the world. And I got to see the tapes, and I wish I didn't see them, actually. But I got to see them. And I want an end. I want the hostages released. And I think it's going to be okay. But it has been a brutal period of time. But this has been going on for a long time. This is not, and up the last year, 2 years, but this has been for decades and decades. But we want it to end. We have to have the hostages back immediately. That's what the people of Israel want. They want them back. And we want the fighting to stop. And it's going to stop. But a lot of bad things. Hamas said that they're going to put the hostages up as bait. They're going to put the hostages in front of any attack. And that's pretty brutal. We haven't heard that one in a long time. So we have to remember that. So I have a disagreement with the Prime Minister on that score. Okay?
Okay. Better be talking about the Prime Minister of United Kingdom and not the Prime Minister of Israel.
Of our few disagreements, actually.
Great. Can I take Jack from The Sun? Jack.
Thank you both. Jack Elson from The Sun. Mr. President, in the 9 months you've been in office, you've been...
Lot to dig in today here. We're gonna go right into it real quick. Here we go. Let's go with the questions. Lot to dig in today. Yes, okay. Let's see what everyone is saying here. B. What? What is B? Huh? So confused. Okay, anyways. Just give you my shout out guy. Just gonna be my shout out guy. I don't know if you guys saw it. Stop. No, I don't really. I'm gonna give some shout outs to subscribers and people and all that stuff. So if you wanted to comment shout out, you could. 13 watchers, that's nice. Before anything happens, I don't know. Let them be. Huh. Who is this dude? Interesting.
Will Smith, you ain't gonna hear Nelly. You know what I'm saying? And Nelly, any of y'all, if y'all hear this video, just know I ain't got no problem with y'all. I'm just 5.
Money, man. They like old wrinkly old sagging balls.
What the heck?
But anyways, guys, I got 10 subs last week. Good job, Jenny. 87, 86. All right, stop counting. Stop counting.
Yeah, straight to the agency. I'm gonna make sure I do that tomorrow for sure. That's on my bucket list for tomorrow. I appreciate y'all though, man. Just y'all being here and shit. Thank y'all. Cause it's getting too late and I don't wanna just go and it's just getting too late. They're open till 8. I'm trying to make sure it's the right shit.
Okay, but just be on the lookout and make sure that
See, you wouldn't be saying that. You feel me? So what you want to say to the world? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. What I want to say to the world is that we could really make this world a better place if we can forgive others and make it more peaceful, bro. If we could just be peace, if we could have peace with people, instead of trying to get revenge, instead of trying to shoot people back, instead of trying to kill people back, like, bro, the world would be a much better place, you know? But that's one of my messages. I got plenty of messages for the YNs, bro. You feel me? Like, we need to really focus on forgiving people. And look, the reason why it's so rare, and it's because it is way harder to forgive someone than to retaliate. Many people retaliate on this earth. World a cool place, man. Nah, for real, bro. It's cool. It is. It's cool out here, bro. But you have to be that change, even if the world isn't willing to change. You have to see the future where there you go, my Daly's gonna gain so many subs. Oh my gosh! Motivation Daily has gained 100 subscribers. Guys, donate to gain 100 subscribers. I can't believe that. Less than 40 seconds on the clock. Press the money sign, bottom corner of your screen. Donate right now to gain 100 subscribers, bro. Motivation Daily, you're crazy, bro. Motivation Daily, bro, you're crazy. Less than 30 seconds on the clock. No way! 6-7 Cole. Yay, let me subscribe to your channel, 6-7 Cole. Let's see how many subscribers 6-7 Colt's gonna gain. Uh-oh, I subscribed to your channel. Guys, subscribe to 6-7 Cole. Get him to 100 subscribers on stream. That's gonna...
thank you, Juju. Welcome in, girl. The trolls are trolling, so help my live. Please make sure you help me. Just help me, y'all, because I literally just started a live. And people are on here just doing too much. Like, doing a little too much. Jeez. Okay. Can that girl just be on YouTube and just do her thing?
You.
I don't know if it would help. Sorry.
Nah, you good. Nah, you good. What's the best anime you've ever watched? Okay, so right now the best anime I've ever watched, I have to say, is Death Note. I love Death Note so much. Death Note, obviously, Attack on Titan is up there. I like Vinland Saga. One Piece, I'm watching One Piece right now. And
Oh yeah, I just showed you guys how to like as well. You go here,
and I'm watching like
you
this
hit
new
that
one
button.
about these two kids who go to like two very different schools. JJK, I was never the biggest into JJK, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of took me a little while. Rising of the Shield Hero. Okay.
Lying to me, though. I don't like liars, though. I don't like people lying to me.
Nobody said you were a troll. You just said stop spamming the chat, I said. And started saying.
The store isn't making enough money. So at least I didn't get fired for like a lie. What?
The old rig didn't touch.
एक ही को घर में भी है एक और है दो रे दो है एक में है दो है पानी कहाँ है
Subscribe to this guy. I don't know this dude. I have 19 viewers. Can we get to 20 maybe? If we get to 20 viewers, I'll do a Q&A. So let's view these. Mariners #1. Yeah, I already know I sent that. Back we go here. I'm a joke? It's not very nice. It's not very nice at all. Hold on, did I like my own? I'm a joke? It's not very nice. There we go. Can I get to 5 likes? Let's see. We'll see if I can get to 5 likes here. I'm sure I could. By the way, shout out to this guy. He's been tagging me and stuff.
Mrs. Johnson, yeah, go and send Megan down, please. All right, thank you. Megan, how you doing, honey? Come on in and take a seat.
Terrible. Cyprus is the worst country. All against Palestine, Myanmar. You can play. Oh, 23 viewers. Let's go. Let's see. How are we doing here? 23 viewers. Very, very, very important. Oh, LOL. God, man, that's not very nice. Very. Hold on. Why can't I pause my own thing? Okay, let's go. How... Man. Perfect. Hold on, someone just said something. I just realized. 18 again. Hold on, stop.
Hold on, someone just said something. I just realized.
LOL. No. Okay, You know what? You guys can share. You can, if you can be mean, you can share as well. Do what I'm doing. Very, very important. So we're trying to get 200 viewers this stream. It's very possible. What? Hold on, what? What? Hold on, what? Interesting. Oh, what a gracious insult you had. Join Nepogism's kids. Rules support OGism and GBS. I guess non-OGism and non-OB-GBSs. I mean GBS, by the way. You must think language exists. Yes, I already know that. You must support Chad countries. Okay, I support at least half of that. No, I will refuse to use these as insults. I don't know any of those. Hate users such as, okay. I don't know why I would do that. Oh my gosh. No, no one would agree. 20 viewers. Hello guys, can I get to 5 likes? You should ask about me, because you're an idiot. You refuse to, because you're a kid. You don't know what's happening. No. Russia supports all of those countries against this guy. Me, I guess. So guys, if you don't know how to like, you go here. And you hit this button right here. Description. Let's go. It says 5 though. Oh, whatever. Wow. Yeah, where are you, Mr. Beast, bro?
I'm not breathing until Mr. Beast comments.
Oh, wow. That's funny, though. I need watch hours, that's why I'm streaming for this long.
Nigerian brothers, come hop on my live stream. I'm really happy when I see it. I'm really encouraged by it. I love to see that. I really, really love to see that. Please, guys.
You ain't liking? Well, then how do you like this?
Ain't liking? Well, then how do you like this?
Maybe you'll think. Maybe something better will happen. Wow. The amount of idiots on this platform amaze me. Yeah, of course, that's commendable. It's either Pakistan or Myanmar, of course, and then. Oh my gosh, 118? You're giving this more reason? Who the fuck is this guy? I'll end it around 50 minutes. Can we not just keep lights? Keep it lights here? Can we not just keep lights? Keep it lights here? I'm gonna go to this guy's channel. He's modded, so that's cool. Shout out to him. Allies of rebels. Oh, I want to be with Russia and Egypt. Or no, just Russia. What the fuck is this, though? Okay, I guess. I'll be with Israel. Yeah, I'll be with Israel and Russia. Um,